We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today our new season begins with an NFC South matchup, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. A new season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Let's go.
Now the first running back taken back in April, the former Longhorn, Bijan Robinson. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
No gain on the play. It's third down and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Ritter going to change up the look.
Check right. Black Ultra.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Red, yellow.
Ritter throwing on third down. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. D.J. Johnson. That is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. A chance for Waddle on the return. Officially just 27 yards there. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position.
At the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now their 31-year-old running back, Raheem Mostert, and only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. So week 1 is... Frank Reich making his debut as Panthers head coach. He's tapped Bryce Young to get the nod here on opening day. And I think nowadays, Charles, if you're the #1 overall pick, the expectation is that you're going to be running the show right from the start.
I agree with that totally, and I support it because if I'm drafting guy #1, I'm going to do everything possible to get him ready to go right out of the gate. And it has worked out fairly well for the last 3 guys who were in that position. Kyler Murray, Joe Burrow, and Trevor Lawrence. All 3 have led their teams to the playoffs, with Burrow getting his team to the Super Bowl.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. But now it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Man in motion left, Mingo. Young on 3rd down. Open here, Adam Thielen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards, good for a Panther 1st down. Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
They go play action. Young. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
He wanted to find his receiver there, but a little too much air on the throw for them to connect in the end zone.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They begin the drive with Robinson. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Tried to get the edge there. The defense just too quick to the ball.
That's what we call total team defense there. Can't get to the edge, no place to move it inside, and then allows everyone else to run to the ball and create a big-time tackle for no gain for the offense.
Here's 2nd and 10. Ritter, he wants to change the play here. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks. 2nd and 15. Off the play fake, it's Ritter. Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by Cam Smith. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. On play action, Young rolling to his right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Okay, so roughing the passer, and I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week 1 as your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is just depending on him to take him through 17 games, so you definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Miles Sanders, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I wanted to have something different, and I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something? When you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about 00, like Jim Otto used to wear or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Waddle now to return it. Good footwork at the 30. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have that bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Young escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Here's the Panthers punter now. Cordero Patterson deep for Atlanta. And he he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return, and it will be Falcon football.
Here we go, set.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Striker, 3-3. Hey,
they'll motion the tight end across the formation.
Yellow. Set, cut.
Ritter back to throw. And this one's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Okay, right.
2nd and 20. Ritter going to change it up.
Ultra. Go ultra.
And the slot man goes in motion left. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Now they'll bring 4 receivers into the fold here. It's 3rd and long.
Slide through.
Here's Ritter. That is caught on the move past the 40. Still going inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Robinson will try to pick it up. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. They'll run for it with Robinson. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Young. Well, that'll be incomplete. Boy, took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Young to throw it. Now he steps away. And that will be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
Here's the Panthers punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Cut. 10 cycles. Black swap.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On play action, here's Ritter. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Now Ritter going to change up the look. Robinson up the middle, shedding through the defense. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 35, here's second and a couple. They'll run again here with Robinson. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Ritter now looking to throw it this time. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he stopped immediately there. Ritter trying to get them up to the line here in a hurry. Again, it'll be Robinson. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's third and goal. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he will score! Touchdown Falcons! Scotty Miller, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Falcons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, there you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass of the new season.
Well, let's just go back to his rookie year because he's able to get his feet wet, right? Get a little bit of experience. Now I think here in year 2, the game will slow down for him, and we'll see his true talents come out.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, go steal. Ultra. Set.
He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. Oh, a Cardinal sin there, thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Ready up.
Ritter, he wants to change the play here. In motion, the tight end.
Zoom black. .52 blaster. Set.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Here we go.
3rd and 2.
Watch out
Now they'll change things up. On 3rd down, Robinson. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
On the ready. Drill 52.
Now Ritter to throw on first down. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Going play action. Ritter. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
Black Ultra. Ready.
Ritter here on 3rd and 2. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
A pretty large mental mistake right there to give them the first.
It's situational football, and you have to know you're down in distance. On that 4th down, any type of penalty would give them a first down, so you can't jump off sides, you can't encroach, you've got to be careful.
Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down. In motion, Hollins. On first down, Ritter. Caught out left side by Robinson. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Ready. Set.
Final play before the half. Here's Ritter. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Crew able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Waddle will return this from the end zone. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Second down and 6 now from the 26. Once again, it's Mostert. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Off the play fake, Young. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Mike Hughes.
I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Ritter going to change it up.
Yellow, line. Check white. Set.
Handoff now to Robinson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
Robinson is into the end zone. It's a Falcons touchdown. Now Youngway coup for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. The play fake. Now Young. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here is Young. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
Young throwing complete there to Mingo. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll run right side with Mostert. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hurry.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On the set. 43 rail. Striker. 3-3.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They run the option here on 1st and 10. Fighting through. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Second and 7.
Green Jack. Blue. Ready.
Looking to throw. Young. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Young off the play fake. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Panthers. Adam Thielen. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback, because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that, because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A big loss on the play brings up second down.
12, 10, red, cycle. Set.
Ritter to throw it. This ball down the field for Pitts. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Ready.
Now third down and very long.
Right, right. Ready.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25.
Bradley Pinion in punt formation.
Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Oh, they come after him, and it's blocked. And they will have possession first and 10 inside the red zone at the 15. Well, they need a touchdown here in the fourth in a one-score game, and that block punt, that really helped.
And it doesn't matter whether it was schemed that way or someone made a great individual effort or there was a breakdown. They got exactly what they needed. And right now, in this field position, they've got to be in attack mode on offense.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Here's second and 7. Another run here with Sanders. Shown some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And this offense on third down today, they've hit 4 of 7. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. Touchdown! Adam Thielen. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Panthers take the block punt and convert it into 6 points. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth. All tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. Taken at the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
at their own 15-yard line.
Got it.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Now 2nd and 9. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
Come on, set.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Hut, hut.
Ritter with it after the play fake. That one deep for London. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Ah, that would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
At their own 40-yard line.
Here we go, set.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
On the double.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8.
Ready.
On play action, Young. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And this is going to be intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And the Falcons are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Hut.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Down.
2nd and 10.
Fury. Yellow. Ready.
Ritter. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Let's go now.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Go red.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Slide through. Set.
Ritter off the play fake. D.J. Johnson in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind that he dreamed of this. How about this for your debut? 2nd sack in the opener.
Yeah, it's great to get 1. That's memorable. 2? Hello.
Now, he dreamed about it. He thought about it. Did he ever expect it to happen? Probably not.
That's a 43-yard punt, aided as well by a loss on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They go play action. Young. Throw left side, pulled in by Mingo. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. A nice completion there for the first down. And Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1. Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
He'll buy some time right. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. A give running left. It's Sanders. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Now a give to Mostert running right. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Raheem Mostert, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. They get one more as the extra point's up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead. out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
6, Mega. 6.
Ritter. He's got a man. Complete. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. First and 10, it's Robinson. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. They'll come up now on second down. They'll roll him out right. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Ready?
Robinson, he'll try the left side. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Here now, second and goal. On second down, another shot for Robinson. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Here we go.
Third and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
Ready?
They'll try to run with Robinson. And he'll get this up awfully close to a first down, but by the looks of it, might be a yard shy. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here it is, 4th and goal.
Black swap. Check pink. Set, go.
They'll run for it with Robinson. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
And now the decision is to go for two. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here.
Hey, blue. Blue striker.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Coup now for the point after. And we may very well be headed to overtime. What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied fourth quarter as a kick is away here. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. This is 1st and 10. Young. Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This from Tom Dempsey range here. To it, but it's well off to the right and no good. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball that gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So conditioning going to be a factor here. Who can hold up to the test? It's overtime here in week 1. Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
We'll play only the 1 overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. Young working out of the gun. Flushed out right. This to the former Falcon, Hayden Hurst. Hoping to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2. Young. That is caught. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll throw again. Young. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's Young on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. But I know you with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Now here's Young. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come from behind?